Justin Bieber. So I don't know if you guys saw this, but Justin Bieber a couple days ago posted a photo of himself crying on Instagram. Kelly, can you show the photo of him crying? Some people were saying it was his wife. That's the photo. It wasn't about his wife. She even commented. She posted something saying he's a pretty crier. It had nothing to do with her or him. The report from Entertainment Tonight said that he's been facing difficulties lately and he's having a hard time and he's not feeling his usual self. I personally, I feel really bad for this kid, bro. I think he's hurting. And I think especially now with all the Diddy stuff. Think about this. If, let's just say, a person that took advantage of you, allegedly, while you were young, we've all seen the videos of him with Diddy and underage. I just showed you the video before we started. If you guys want, go to X on your own and put Justin Bieber, Odell Beckham. He's in a nightclub. Trey Songz is next to him. The camera turns and he picks his head up from Odell Beckham's crotch. It's the most suspect thing. Watch it. Look at it for yourselves. But I just think I want to know you guys' opinion. All the videos are circulating of him with young with P. Diddy. P. Diddy recently is seen with him. Rob, you showed me this, right? Where he pats him down.
Yes.
And so, brother, and Justin Bieber looks like he saw a ghost.
Yeah.
Exactly. You saw
weird.
that.
Yeah,
it's very weird.
Very
not to
weird.
mention of him, all the videos. But I did a deep dive. All the videos of Justin Bieber in his teens, bro, and just getting taken advantage of live on camera by all these celebrities. Jenny McCarthy at one of these MTV or one of these awards, she's biting his neck, she's grabbing his ass, and he's like, "Yo, that's freaking inappropriate." Everybody's laughing. Nobody gives a damn. And then James Corbin, again, he's in the audience somewhere. He's 16. He says, "I'm 16." And look it up yourselves. James Corbin's like, "Oh, your eyes. Oh, you smell so good." It's like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? It's a 16-year-old.
It is bizarre, the idea that if it's a hot woman doing it to a young man, it's somehow, good. And the other untouchable humor is that if it's a gayish joke, then you can't condemn it publicly because you'll be called a bigot for that.
And Kelly, you have the volume on this? Play this video. I love you, Kelly. Oh, we don't. Wait, hold on 1 second. Well, anyway, go back to me. So this I forgot which award it was, but he's in the audience, and it's like, Dave, what drives me crazy, it's nobody says anything. Every time something uncomfortable with Joe Biden smelling kids, or people laugh and people joke about it. I don't know what is happening when it comes to kids that people let it happen.
It's the ultimate power flex, is they can do it publicly, proudly, and nobody says a damn thing about it because they all know the power structure. Yeah. And it takes a guy like the British guy who did the Oscars, who called out
Ricky Gervais.
Ricky Gervais called all the pedals. It takes a Ricky Gervais, someone who's gotten to the escape orbit, to say,
great word,
F you, I know what's going on, and we're all going to laugh about it, but very uncomfortably tonight, to call it out.
I love the uncomfortableness, because they deserve it. This is a montage. This is James Corbin and her and Justin Bieber at 16.
Look. Lean into me again.
Look.
You smell amazing. How old are you?
Thank you.
You smell amazing. How old are you?
16. I'll be 17 in like 2 weeks.
I don't ever remember smelling that good at 16. Like that was bad. Wow, look at your eyes.
Look at your eyes.
What music are you listening to?
Look, what the fuck? What, like, dude?
That's totally not grooming.
Yeah, Kelly. And then I don't even want to show you. It just bothers me. No. Oh yeah, is the music playing? We're gonna get in trouble with the music. Okay. Yeah, no. So yeah, guys, you guys can look them up for yourself because there's music playing in the background. We don't want to get
You
copyright.
Smell wonderful. How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm sorry.
I'm 16.
And then the response, you have beautiful eyes.
You have beautiful eyes. What do we do? Like,
jail
guys,
immediately for everyone involved.
These kids.
Straight to jail.
Yeah.
But you know what? Like.
And then Kelly, show that. This is look at him. Show that. Look at her. Look at like what the. Like, and even look, she's grabbing him, and he's like, "Yo, this is inappropriate."
Do that to a woman, you'll be in jail, and rightly so.
Straight to jail,
dude. It just listen. It drives me crazy. It really pisses me off. And then, and mind you, going back to him, guys, I feel, this is my feeling, that he's been abused. The industry got, from Diddy to Usher, I don't know which one of these people, the whole, God knows. And this is a video that he did a little while back. He's crying. He's emotional about Billie Eilish, who's one of his friends, and he's wanting to protect her. And listen what he says towards the end, guys. Go ahead.
Because I want her to know that, You know, she can count on me, but at the end of the day, I'm never going to force myself to be in a relationship with her. It has to be natural, right? So I just kind of, you know, let her do her thing, and if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But,
Poor kid, dude.
But yeah, just protecting those moments, because
look,
people take for granted encounters, and
That's an actual body thing. It's called turtling.
oh, watch it. Yep, watch.
yeah.
He's
So yeah,
He doesn't want her to go through what?
I just want to protect her.
Protect her from what? Watch.
I don't want her to lose it. I don't want her to, you know, go through anything I went through. I don't wish that upon anybody. So, yeah, if she ever needs me, I'm just a call away.
And bro, think about this. Because I'm gonna go to you, Robbie. He wants to protect her. He doesn't want her to go through what he went through. Okay, it drives me bananas, and it sucks because people like us, we know it's obvious. I mean, I get it. It's his personal life. I pray for him. I feel bad for him, but we want answers, especially if there was nefarious things going on, especially by like a Diddy at 45 years old. He's with this young child that your parents leave him with. Well, Rob, what were you going to say?
No, I actually wrote down, go through what he went through. Well, the only way that he can honestly protect her and anybody else from going through whatever it is that he went through is by exposing exactly what he went through.
Yep.
Right? Everything right now is all theories. Okay, the video where you look at him and Diddy is clearly patting him down. You cannot look at that video and think there's anything other than he touches him and like the way that he touches him, it's very obvious that he's looking for something on
And
Justin Bieber.
And he looks shook himself.
Exactly.
Rob.
Then you look at the videos that we've seen where Diddy is talking about Justin Bieber living with him. Then you go to the Usher, what was it, Diddy's Flavor Camp
on a Howard Stern.
Where they were talking about where there were things that he couldn't even go into detail about the sexual activities that were going on
in the house that he was staying in.
At a certain point, and I feel bad for Justin Bieber. I do. When you look at him and you see him crying, the kid was, what was he, 12 or 13, where he was plucked from being just a regular kid.
The
guy's never had a normal life.
Never.
Right? He was plucked at 12 or 13, became this massive star, and it seems, if you look at all of the evidence, some horrific things may have happened to him.
Yes.
If that's the case, the only way Justin Bieber, the only way Usher, the only way for you guys to prevent these things from happening to other people is by speaking up and identifying the people that did these things to you. Name the perpetrators, tell your story, explain what happened, and expose these people for the things that they've done. Otherwise, yeah, I feel bad. You're crying, you're posting photos and everything, but what are you actually doing to stop this from happening to other victims?
And I love, Rob, that you went there, because that's exactly what I'm doing next. Is I said, but I have a flip side to it too, because it just made me think of it. I feel in order for the pedophile house of cards to come down, someone big has to go down. Period. Okay, guys. Period. But Rob, and I feel where you're saying, think about how hard it is for them to just say it. Like I know when it comes to victims of this type of horrific thing, for them to verbally come out and say it, like they're fearing for their life, but then at the same token, because bro, we obviously know people get suicided when they start speaking up about people like that. But I think it's dude, I can only imagine how difficult it is to be like, hey, this happened, which, say what you want to say, Dave.
Well, first I was going to just make fun of that dirty hipster mustache on him, but now I don't think it's an appropriate line of joking here. No, the problem is they've seen what happens when people do speak up and speak out. It's lawfare, it's there's criminal exposure, there's defamation exposure, there's the obvious immediate threats, and then there's a system that they know has protected them for decades. And even when they get exposed, like the Epsteins, like the Weinsteins, well, it's just one person goes down and the system stays there and someone else takes their place. And all the victims who have gone out and exposed themselves severely have to live with that for the rest of their lives. And there's no retribution and there's no justice whatsoever, even if people believe their claims, which people don't.
Unbelievable.
And when he was on the way to speaking out, when he found God, they shut him down.
They shut his ass down.
He claimed, he went out there, found God. He was finding a community. Someone, he was being positive and everything. He's super talented, I have to say.
What do you mean? Amazing.
He's
that song Lonely, he's saying live on
you remember when he found God and made it public?
Yeah.
They destroyed him.
They went after him.
They went after him because that stone, having God in your life, will make you be able to speak out.
And for all its faults, the Me Too movement really got the ball rolling on an important conversation addressing people who did some pretty horrific things at the beginning. But you look at, first of all, what that movement became, where it was just everybody accusing everybody of whatever they could make up. And then now look at what's happened afterwards. Harvey Weinstein just got half his charges overturned, and the other half are on their way to being overturned.
For rape.
Bill Cosby's out.
On a loophole.
On a loophole.
Yeah.
Kevin Spacey beat all the charges in the UK a few months ago.
Yep.
Like it's all falling apart.
Yep.
Even the people we thought we got are now getting away with it again.
Yeah, they're reversing. And I think one of the main people, one of the ones, Rob, that actually is opening his mouth and has been doing it, and like you said, nothing is coming about. Cory Feldman, back in 2020, he did a documentary or something where he was in front of the camera. It might have been a documentary. He said Charlie Sheen, and we talked about Charlie Sheen with Hope maybe allegedly murdering somebody. He raped him and Corey Haim, and this is him from the mouth of Cory Feldman.
He went into great detail. He told me, Charlie bent me over in between two trailers and put Crisco oil on my butt and raped me.
Jeez.
In broad daylight, anybody could have walked by, anybody could have seen it.
On the set of Lucas, he told me that, it was his co-star. And he told me that it was Charlie Sheen that did it.
That on a movie he had worked on. And then I said, well, who is it? And then he says, Charlie. Charlie, who? And it's Charlie Sheen.
So I heard that Charlie Sheen had, he had said to him, this is what men do.
Shit, I've personally heard a story about Charlie and Corey Haim. Probably at least a dozen people in my inner circle knew, for sure. It was pretty much common knowledge. I mean,
really?
Charlie Sheen was diddling him on the set of Lucas.
But what Corey Haim told me when I was sitting with Feldman,
he died, overdose, but whatever.
Of the house in Vancouver.
They always kill themselves, right?
That he had been molested on the set of Lucas. And he said it was Charlie Sheen.
By the way, no accountability. I'm sick. Guys, I'm sick and tired of this shit happening. These demons walk through the raindrops and they do not get wet. And bro, and I know people are like, well, God will take care of them at the end. I don't, by the way, Ghislaine Maxwell, okay? Think about this, guys. Think about this, our audience. She's in prison for 20 years for sex trafficking, for selling human beings. None of her customers are arrested. Can somebody explain that to me?
Yeah, well, you can explain it in that if the world discovered that foreign policy was actually negotiated through blackmail, it would destabilize not just at the national level, at the international level. And you have Epstein, by the way, was found guilty of trafficking. You don't traffic to yourself. And so you don't release those clients there. The problem is also with the Me Too movement, for whatever positives it had, it illustrated the weaponization of all of it, where you have the Tara Reades who don't get believed because of politics. Yep. You have, now I just lost the name of the other, but
Juanita Broderick or all those girls?
Juanita Broderick. So it's weaponized to destroy when convenient, and the victims, the bona fide victims, are ignored when politically convenient. And Hunter Biden, who's alleged to have engaged in very questionable interstate conduct. Nothing.
With potential underage girls on camera.
And then you've got the powers that be coming out and defending Hunter Biden, saying he needs protection. He doesn't need public mockery or public scorn. But Donald Trump, which we're going to get into later, full wrath of the political legal system.
Unbelievable. What's up, Rob?
No, and it's great when you bring up Hunter Biden. Look at what's going on with RFK Jr.'s family and their ties to Hunter Biden. So Joe Biden can't embrace his own family on the national stage because his son is a crackhead who hangs out with prostitutes and smokes crack, films it, and then leaves laptops in weird Delaware stores, and then the daughter showers inappropriately and leaves her. So you can't go out and bring those people on the national stage because unfortunately both of them seem to look like embarrassments. So what do? You attack your political opponent by then embracing his family because your family's too shitty to bring out and show.
Yeah. And you go on Howard Stern and you have Howard Stern tell you what a good father. Did you see this?
I saw that.
Howard Stern saying what a good father of the nation Joe Biden is because he was a good father.
And then Kamala Harris was called the Kamama of the United
Drew Barrymore.
By Drew. Exactly.
By the way, Howard Stern has lost every single. I can't even listen to that freaking loser anymore.
460,000 kids are missing in the United States every year.
And not dead body.
Every year.
No
Nobody, no nothing.
Yeah, weird.
So tell me they're not being trafficked.
I think that they are.
I'm not playing this game.
I think they are. And God forbid I ever come across one of these people that's trying to hurt a kid. You guys are never going to see me again because I'm going to go to prison.